Okay, hear me out. What if everything the internet ever taught you in terms of hacks around ADHD and how to like work around it, all of the things all of the things you hear around, you need to do like dopamine hacks with like to-do lists and all of this sort of shit. What if what if that was the exact opposite of what you should actually be doing? And now I want you to think for a moment. Let me contextualize this entire thing for you so you can understand where I'm coming from with this. Somebody who smokes cigarettes frequently will generally over time smoke more to get the same feeling out of it, right? The same way someone who is an alcoholic will drink more to get the same feeling out of it. Someone who uses anything uses it more to get more of a feeling out of it. What this process is it is called homeostasis. Now, most people think homeostasis, oh, your body always returns to baseline. No, 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 no. Your body returns to what it believes to be baseline. So if your baseline is here, your body will always want to come back to here, right? And now if the entire internet is telling you, oh, you should go chase dopamine, if you want to fix your ADHD, you should have like a to do. You should find little hacks and play games with yourself and rush yourself and all those things. What do you think that's doing to you overall in terms of your relationship with these activities, with this particular brain hormone? Hmm? I have been doing the exact opposite as of late. I have been actually meaningfully and mindfully doing my very best to expose myself to less, to reduce my dopamine load wherever I possibly can. Why? Because if my baseline is down here, I don't need some fucking, I don't know, the equivalent to the equivalent to heroin, just digital, in order to feel something when I watch something. Because I haven't gotten my baseline hasn't been set up here because of fucking Labubus or whatever the fuck the latest flavor in town is. I have dropped my baseline. As a weird sort of off example, the top 4 out of my 5 songs on my Spotify Wrapped were Pink Floyd. And Pink Floyd is a slow fucking band. They have some long songs. They have 24-minute songs. And if these TikTok addled retards, I'm diagnosed, I'm allowed to say it, these addle brain fucking retards who watch nothing but this short form content, who have fried their receptors, but who try and fathom a song that's longer than 30 fucking seconds, or like a 15-second snippet that they do like a two or some fucking shit. If they actually slowed themselves down, all of these like, especially people who are actually genetically have ADHD and not just people who have given themselves ADHD-like symptoms, if we actually slow ourselves down, if you reduce your dopamine load, essentially, if you can bring your baseline or like your brain's homeostasis or your body's expectation lower, then normal things start to provide you with the same dopamine that you used to have to hack your way into. So what that can look like is, don't listen to music when you work. Make work the thing that gives you the dopamine that you need. Make that the interesting thing. If you have to have the music, you're training your brain that you need the music, that you need that sort of like high level of baseline dopamine. Your brain is neuroplastic. Mine is neuroplastic too. Am I saying I'm curing my ADHD? Fuck no. There are still days where I go in and out of the house 5 times because I forget 5 different fucking things. But my ability to task initiate, my ability to focus better is so much better. Right? Like, I can get up in the morning, I can just sit down and I can work. I haven't even taken my meds yet, dog. Some days I forget to take my meds until like 10:30, 11 because I'm already focused on the task. Because I get enough dopamine from what I'm doing. The medication at that point is just like, I am fucking right here for 10, 12 hours, easy. Which is, it's a lot of fun, right? But that's enabled because I've allowed my actual baseline dopamine, or like my brain's expectation for what level it wants, to be lowered by just being fucking uncomfortable with boring shit. Just be bored. If you want to get ahead in this day and age, genuinely the best thing you can do for your focus and the best thing you can do for your ideation and everything that you do in your life is just be more bored. Do the boring shit, because nowadays everybody, the access to entertainment is way easier than it used to be. You don't have to be bored every moment in your life. So being bored is an act of rebellion. It is. Being bored is an act of rebellion. So the next time you see one of these bullshit fucking hacks, mind you, the only way you see those hacks is if you spend a fuckload of time watching short form content. And why are you doing the very thing that your brain is already struggling to do? Why are you fucking with that? Just like you go to the gym to build that muscle, you gotta go to the boring place to build that muscle. Just be fucking bored. You can deal with that discomfort. You are not going to die being bored. So please, just go be fucking bored. That is the video. But it is backed up by the science of homeostasis and addiction and, substance abuse. I hope you learned something. I hope more people go and be bored instead of trying to find constant fucking entertainment. I think there is genuinely, hopefully, going to be a swing back towards longer form content where people slow themselves down. And I aim to provide content like that. Not to be a shill or anything, because you should go be bored. If you could choose between watching a video, even if it was mine or somebody else's or whatever, or not, and being bored and sitting with yourself for a while, go sit with yourself. Cheers, good night.